I don't, this is all messed up today. Ugh, and I look like hell, but whatever. Um, oh, here you go. Here's what's in my cup. Earl Grey, again. Um, so, today is Thursday, and that means, well, and it's afternoon, and the kids are napping, which means that we just got home from the dreaded swim lessons. um, so, but today, I was awesome. I was awesome today. um, I did not yell. I didn't yell the whole time until we were coming out of the front door of the Y. And this, I always get really stressed out walking out that door because, like, literally 6 feet in front of the door is a busy street where cars just go whizzing by. It just is very frustrating for me. Um, wouldn't it be great if they put some speed bumps through there or something, or like one of those crosswalks with the neon yellow um, signs that say state law stop for pedestrians or whatever they are. That would make me super happy. Um, but yeah, that's a huge trigger for me is coming out of that door because I'm just so scared that they're gonna bolt right into traffic and get squashed like a bug on a windshield. Um, in fact, that's one of my my big fears that I lay in bed and when my mind is like just going through crazy scenarios, that's usually one of them. Um, yeah. So I lost my patience. I didn't scream though. I didn't scream. I just got a little bit aggressive, um, verbally, which is good. Um, yeah. And then in the car, I was able to sort of repair a little situation that happened with Dagny before we came out, where I embarrassed her, and I knew something had gone wrong, and I didn't know what I did. I couldn't figure it out, and she refused to talk about it. She wouldn't tell me, and so I said, "We're not going home until you tell me." And she still didn't want to tell me. She said, "I'm going to go to sleep." So then I was like, I was forced, well, sort of. I mean, if I wanted to resolve it, I had to figure out another way. So I um I tried to empathize and like think what could she have been doing and what from her like put myself in her shoes and see what could have been going on. Because from my perspective, here's what happened. We were sitting down at a little table across from the vending machines, which I've been doing after swim lessons. I bring a snack and a couple of juice boxes, and after we get them showered off and dressed, I give them a little, we sit down and eat a snack. And that way, when we get home, I don't have to run around, feed them. They can just go straight up and go to sleep. Um, so we're sitting there eating our snack, and she's directly across from a wall, a mirror that goes all the way across the wall. So she's looking at herself in the mirror, which she likes to do. But all of a sudden, I see her like go like this and just like let all the oh man, my nails look bad. Let all the juice that was in her mouth just like fall out of her mouth onto the table. And I was like, in that moment, I was just so baffled that I was just like, what are you doing? And I took away her juice box. And I was really upset. But I didn't yell. I just, it was probably the tone of my voice that hurt her feelings. Because I was just baffled. I could not conceive of what she might be doing. Well, it turns out, with little time and gentleness, that she was trying to see the liquid. in her mouth. And basically she like tipped it too far down and it fell out. And I think from there just she froze and she was like, it's coming out, what do I do? Which is at the point at which I was like, what are you doing? So anyway, I feel really good. I feel really good about how I handled that. And I feel like I repaired whatever sort of damage I did by my tone of voice or just in general how I handled it, which is a win. And right, and I'm not really beating myself up or worrying about the fact that I lost my patience walking out the door, because I feel like I'm allowed. I'm allowed to lose my patience in terrifying situations like that, where I'm fearing for their, you know, bodily safety, whatever. So yeah, it's been a really good day actually. And on top of all that, Dagny swam pretty much the whole way across the short side of the pool. So not the long way, along the long way of the pool, but along the short way, which is still a big way, a long way for her. She swam all the way across with no floaty. Like, she just swam like a little swimming child. Which, this is really awesome news. So, I'm really happy. And her teacher, Miss Nancy, before she went in, she had sort of stopped to chat with me, and she was like, I don't know if you know this, but she can swim. She just is refusing to, and she speculated that maybe Dagny was holding back because of Bodhi, because they're in the same class, and he, he's much less advanced along in the swimming process than she is, and right. So I think because they didn't require him to do certain stuff because developmentally he's not ready, she was refusing to do it. I don't know what the motivation there is, but I guess it happens with siblings a lot, so nothing really of concern. But today, as I was watching, they were really motivating the kids. I saw Bodhi push off from the wall without holding her hand. Like he basically pushed off and her hand was like this far away. But still, I mean, that's a big leap of faith when you're barely 3 years old. So yeah, so I'm just really excited about those developments, the swimming developments, and I think we're gonna sign up for next session again. And Miss Nancy suggests, well, she sort of mentioned today when she was talking to me about moving Dagny up to the next class that she might be ready. So that would be so exciting and just really good, just in general, for going to Florida and stuff and swimming in G-Mom's pool and Gigi Mom's pool. So I'm really excited about that. And I think G-Mom will be too, and maybe Gigi Mom will be excited too, if they see this. I don't know if they're watching. But so there's that, and then he's not far behind. He just needs to figure out the mechanics, connect the body to the brain, and I think that'll happen here soon. So right, so the next one goes from right after this one up until the middle of March, and the middle of March is probably when we're going to head down to Florida, pending it's okay with Miss Wareham, in preparation for me going to India for a couple weeks, which I guess that's the big reveal. I'll be in India the first couple weeks of April on a trip with my friend, just a little tourism adventure trip that I'm very excited about. Because I guess this can be a little about me moment. I really love traveling. Like, there's some people really like to have their roots planted, and and just be in one place, and they're very comfortable with that. And I do enjoy where we are. And we plan moving here. We plan this to be our anchor point from that we can venture out from, and that we wanted to plant roots. Um, I think we're gonna have to plant two sets of roots though, because as time goes on, I really think we need to have a base of operations in Florida. And then in my fantasy world, we also need a base of operations in Winter Park, Colorado. Hi, Lynette. Wouldn't it be nice if we were your neighbors? um, yeah, I would love it. Anyway, so there's some hopes and dreams for you. But what was I? Oh, so I love to travel. I really, really, really love to travel. And I used to be a flight attendant for United Airlines. I worked for them from October of 2000 till about December of 2003 or 2004. And it was really awesome. It was really awesome, and every now and then I wish to myself that I had toughed it out and stuck with it. But then again, I mean, I did have a really nice job when I resigned to be a mom. So I may have done that anyway, even if I had stuck with the flight attendant gig. But I just decided it was too volatile at the time. I kept getting laid off and recalled, and on one of my layoffs, I decided to pursue engineering. And I totally don't regret that. I learned so much about myself. I learned that even though I always saw myself as an artsy English major kind of a person, that I could be good at math, that I was good at math, and that I also enjoyed it. And I enjoy engineering, and I still do. There's definitely a strong part of me that enjoys being analytical and logical and all that stuff. So anyway, but um, but I miss the traveling, and I haven't been on a big adventure in a really long time, and I'm really looking forward to this. And in a way, I kind of see it as kick-starting or whatever, kicking off, the travel bug again. Um, and I don't know, just sort of, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but in the coming years here, we want to take the kids around the world. Like we want to travel the globe with the kids. That's why we are not having a third and a fourth child, is because we want to be able to afford to fly them, to Santiago, Chile, and Paris, France, and Ansbach, Germany. Um, so we had to be realistic there, and that's what we chose. So I'm kind of seeing this as like, dipping my toes back in the pool, and I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited. So, and part of me does wish that the kids were coming, or at least Dagny. I think she'd be old enough to appreciate a little adventure, even though it would be terrifying for me to have her there. But I guess I have to get over that if I want to travel with them. So yeah, that's what's on my mind today, and looking forward to a nice evening. Mia is coming over to stay with the kids again for a few hours tonight. I'm really, really grateful for that. Super grateful. And I wonder to myself if the fact that she gave me a little bit of a break last night didn't contribute to my awesomeness at the YMCA today. Um, my being able to just, be calm and aware. So, looking forward to that again tonight, and I have spin class, so it'll be nice that I don't have to go all the way back to the YMCA with the kids. Um, and then I can just go by myself, spin, and then after that, I don't know, might go to Goodwill again. Oop, no, I hope that didn't mess up. I hope that didn't mess up my video. Anyway, might go to Goodwill, might get some chili at Wendy's. That's kind of what I've been thinking about. And I have a coupon for a free Frosty. I think technically it's not my coupon. I think I stole it out of a Halloween bag. But they expire in like 2 days. Somebody has to use them. There's only 2. So maybe I'll just use both of them. I mean, they are kind of small. They're like this big. So anyway, plus I'll have spun. I'll have earned it. Sort of. But anyway, yeah, so things are all going really well. The only thing I could ever even think about complaining about today is my sinuses, which you probably can tell. But I'm using the neti pot, trying to keep it under control. It's not too miserable. I haven't had to break out the Theraflu or the NyQuil yet, so I consider it good. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna go absorb some sunshine through the window because today is awesome. It warmed up. Like my car, when I touched it, the part that was in the sun, it was actually warm to the touch this afternoon when we got in the car. And I was just like, oh, it felt so good. It just felt good to stand in it because it warmed my skin. So I'm going to go do some more of that. And yeah, so hope you all are having an awesome day too and are looking on the bright side. And until tomorrow.